The ministry says it plans to put to tender a major project to permanently solve the problem here. But I take it you're standing here today saying that's not enough?
Well, a permanent solution would be great, but I just want to know the timeline of it. In the immediate time, they do need a secondary route. That's why I feel like if the 201 was upkept to a certain extent, that residents would have that secondary route. Think about it. When nurses need to get to the hospital, teachers need to get to the school, communities rely on them. It's a life-saving thing. And we need to make sure that nurses and doctors can get there on an adequate time and they're not taking a 3-4 hour detour.
The landslide came down 2 years ago. It's still not completed. I know there's men and women here working hard, and that's important. But the problem is we have an issue. It's not just let's go until we finish the issue. It's little piece by piece. This section has been really sliding down. Really, there's issues with the stability of it, and there's houses down below. This is a major thoroughfare right through the Okanagan. It's the only one really, and that's a public safety issue. This should be addressed right now. It should be a priority. It's a priority for the Okanagan. It should be a priority for the province to get it done to make sure it's safe. Not one project here and a year later we'll address another issue on this stretch of road. It should be prioritized.
I think secondary routes, as the population grows and everything else, you're going to need them. So I think it'd be a good way to get ahead of the curve and get a secondary route than when we do need a permanent solution here. But the thing is, in the time being, you hear from the residents time and time again, they need a way to get to hospitals, schools, wherever they work, and they need to be able to be mobile. And I think that is a huge concern for the community residents.
We don't just report the news. We live here too. We're your neighbors, bringing you stories that matter to all of us. No government funding, no outside influence. Kelowna Now, local, independent. News you can trust.